Hi there, my name is Riley Sanders. This is my final sales reflection. I want to start by saying thank you. This class was truly my favorite course in all of HBA. Extremely valuable, but at the start of the class, I wasn't 100% sure it was going to be. I was in a room full of people I didn't really know too well. I'm going to be taking a very extroverted course where I need to kind of go out of my comfort zone, speak with a bunch of people, and those aren't really skills that I'm good at. And I'm not sure if you noticed, but I'm a very introverted person. So going out there is something that really takes some effort. But that's what I wanted. That's why I took this class, and that's what I hoped would bring out of me, and it effectively did. I was also wondering how sales would fit into my future, whether or not I wanted to work in sales, and also was wondering if you do live up to all the hype that everyone talks about. And I'll answer that question later on. But I was just curious about sales, and that's kind of why I took the course. And I wanted to see how it would fit into my future career. So diving into the course concept that I found most valuable in this course was sales is similar to that of science, engineering, in the fact that it's problem solving. You're solving a need for a customer. It's not about convincing the customer or kind of pushing a product that they may not necessarily need to a customer, but it's about solving a problem. And as someone who's introverted, that was kind of perfect for me because I can really empathize with the customer to understand their needs and effectively sell whatever they're looking for. That equation you gave, will plus skill times strategy plus luck, is very valuable. I've been kind of using it just for everything in life, whether it's we're not winning hockey games, is it a problem with our will? Does the team not want to win, or is it a skill issue? After getting a bad grade in an assignment, like what happened? I look back and I'll think, did I spend a lot of time in the assignment, which would clearly show will? Or was it just a lack of underlying knowledge on the topic? So that equation was good, and it helps me to kind of diagnose a problem going forward. And also just a sales framework. Before this class, I never really knew how to approach a sales meeting, but that framework, which is attention, diagnosis, prescription, and then getting that commitment later on. That was good because beforehand, I didn't have a framework to do it, and that really lays a good foundation for a sales meeting. And then we got to practice that, which was awesome. Now, it's important to understand why people buy, and it ties into a problem that they have to have solved, but also ties into the logic and emotion behind the buy. And before, I never really thought of that. I thought it was just desire, just I want this, I'm gonna buy this. But there's a certain aspect of logic and like emotion which ties into the pride of buying something, the fear of missing out on an opportunity, or the excitement that a product brings. So kind of learning about that was very valuable. I did get limited experience actually in the class applying this because there's limited role plays, but I've been using this extensively with my roommates. I kind of know them, and I know that they're very scared of missing out on opportunities. So when I say, when you look back in 5 years, are you going to be happy that you spent an extra hour working on this assignment, or are you going to be happy that you went to the court and played basketball with us, or went bowling tonight? And it's been working very good so far, so I thank you for that, Eric. My favorite part about this class was the role plays. It gave me a chance to kind of meet someone new in class and then bond over something, which was sales. I was fortunate enough to have some awesome partners for the role plays. They really gave it their all. They read the case. I remember one time Tristan was selling to me in the Broken Heart Love Affair, and he was super engaged. He was asking me reframing questions, and it was awesome. And I'd never been in that position before. And also having my first sales meeting under the belt is good. It's definitely going to reduce some stress going into the future. So I thank you for that. Now, overall, this course has been awesome. One of my biggest takeaways was that being introverted isn't necessarily a barrier in sales, but it's actually useful in terms of your ability to listen and empathize with the customer to understand their needs. I learned that handling objections aren't necessarily a bad thing, but as long as you can handle them right and understand the customer's needs better, they're a good thing, and they can make or break a deal. So being able to handle objections is extremely important. But Eric, thanks for creating an awesome environment. The classroom was awesome. Every class I went, I was truly engaged, even on the days where I was a little bit tired or sleepy. You kept me engaged. I know that my journey in sales and the classroom might be ending here, but I promise you I'll bring these skills into the real world, and I'll try my best to make a mark. So thank you, Eric.